Welcome to Dry Your Days Art Studio. I'm Catherine and I'm so happy to have you here. This is the box that I will be working on today in this video. As you can see, it is a lovely tea box. And I had a really nice gentleman, Mick, over from Design Craft Industries. I got this box from him. He and his sons hand make these boxes and they are just fantastic. And I went over to his site. I found him on Instagram and he has an Etsy shop and a website. And I found this box and I thought my mom would love this because my mom loves tea. And they have all kinds of different shapes and sizes. They can make custom boxes for you. And so this is how I received the box. It is maple wood and it has antique brass finishings, and you can choose what kind of wood you'd like. You can choose your finishes for your hardware. You can see in here, the divider is easily taken in and out, so you could even take that out if you wanted, and it fits perfectly in there. The quality on these, it's fantastic. I am so happy with it. It's smooth. And I decided to use a 1-coat polyurethane to seal where I'm going to put my resin. I did 2 coats of this 1 coat. I just wanted to make sure it was really sealed up well. I just wanted to show to the right there on my cell phone. I had a palette up. Again, I knew I wanted to make this for my mom, and she really likes more earth tones. So I looked up some beige color palettes and found one that I liked. I knew I wanted to use some of my new rose gold pigment in here, so I found one that had a little bit more of like warmer tones. And here I'm adding real crystal quartz points with my hot glue gun, and then using some mirrored glass and some other vase fillers to just add some more texture and dimension. And once that's down, I'm going to get moving with my resin. As I usually do with most of my pieces, I'm doing a clear resin drizzle over the stones and loose areas that we have, just to make sure none of them are going to go flying when I bring out my heat gun or anything. I've had glitter go flying before with the air from the heat gun, and it is not fun trying to pick glitter and other stones out of places that they don't belong. So I like to do this just to secure things down in case the glue missed anything. You can see there to the left the colors I'm going to be using. Now for time purposes, I did mix these up already. These are some matte powders that I have been sort of playing with, trying to see what other items I want to carry in my store. And I actually did mix a bunch of them together to sort of get the hue that I wanted. That's why I didn't share them with you, because can't really find these. I made them myself with several different products. And then I am going to use my rose gold pigment in here to give some metallic sheen. And I'm also going to use my gold metallic dry pigment in here as well. That's what I'm using right here. And I really like how the matte offsets the metallic shimmer of these pigments. Adding a bit of that clear gives us some really nice effects, helps marry all the pigments together. And then of course I will hit a little bit of it with my heat gun. And the heat gun did just fine with these boxes as well, to pop any bubbles and get some nice effects. And then I'm just going through and filling in some spots with the extra resin. I am using art resin for this piece. I am so proud to say that I'm gonna be carrying art resin in my store. I'm so excited. I love art resin and I have partnered with them. And I am now going to be carrying different sizes in my store, probably going to be including little kits of resin in my Dry Your Days art boxes now, because you guys asked for that and I'm bringing it to you. So they're really cute little 8-ounce kits. This piece right here, I actually mixed up a little over 4 ounces. And that was just about the perfect amount. You may have noticed with this box, it did have sort of like a lip going around when I was doing the polyurethane, which is perfect for resin work. So I didn't have to worry about taping off my sides. I was just very mindful that I wasn't getting any resin on the sides with the wood at all. At one point I did get one drip, and I used my handy dandy baby wipes, and that got, see, you can see the white right there on the right there. I use my glove and then I go back over it with the baby wipe and it gets it right off. And that white, by the way, is Angel White by Resin Expressions. You can find that at Laura's Art Corner. And also the glass gold flakes there to the right in that cup, those are also from Laura's Art Corner. And you can find the link to her shop down in the description below. Most of the other products are from my store, Dryerty's Art Studio, which is also linked below. And of course, I will also have linked Design Craft Studio, where I got this box. Just beautiful craftsmanship. I'm anticipating buying more boxes from them to make more gifts for people, because I think it's just a great idea. And here what I'm doing is I'm taking that glass glitter from Laura's Art Corner and I'm just gently drizzling it over the section with the stones, because it just, with the resin and everything, it was sort of getting lost and I wanted to make it pop again. Now I'm going to do some finishing touches using some liquid leaf. The gilding paint, the liquid leaf in these little jars, it is very fragrant, so you may want to have a window open, but I do really like how it looks on the resin. So I do still use a little mask and I make sure I have a window open. My kids aren't around or anything, because there are a lot of fumes with this. But, you know, even with the resin, we should be wearing protection. Of course, I always use my organic vapors respirator. I have a window open and I'm in a room away from the rest of my family. I really encourage that. Even though we're using high quality resins in all of my videos, it's still, you know, a chemical, it's a reaction. And I just want to keep myself and my family safe. And I encourage all of you to do the same. So just coming around the edges of the stones here, putting a little bit of that leafing liquid onto the stones and then onto the area just surrounding it on the flat resin part to give a nice blend. And after I'm finished doing all this detailing work, I will let it dry and I will do a clear flood coat to protect everything. Going to use a liquid leaf or gilding paint, you should really make sure you're cleaning your brush out afterward or it will ruin your brushes. And all you have to do is take a little cup with rubbing alcohol in it and just swirl it around and keep doing that until you get your brush nice and clean, and then it's clean and you can reuse that brush again. And doing that flood coat here. A couple reasons I chose to do a flood coat with this one. For one, I did use the liquid leaf, and being that this is more of a functional art piece, I wanted to make sure that I was keeping that liquid leaf protected and it wasn't going to scuff off. And also I do find too, if you add any kind of line work or metallic and you do a flood coat, it does just kind of help blend that metallic into the rest of the art piece. Sometimes there can just be too much of a noticeable distinction between the line work or the metallics and the rest of the resin piece. So I really wanted this all to have a really nice blended look, and the flood coat is going to give me that. And I love these little silicone sticks. Helps me get right up to the edge there without getting too much resin on the natural wood, and then just hitting it with my heat gun. Again, here's the box. I hope my mom likes it. I think it turned out beautifully. Again, please check out Design Craft Industries. They are on Instagram. I am so happy with the craftsmanship. This is a beautiful box. They have jewelry boxes. They have other boxes. They have woods you can pick from. Definitely check them out. If you need any of the pigments or extra goodies that I used in this video, please check out DryerDaysArtStudio.com. Come find me on Instagram at DryerDays. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, keep on pouring.